Wow, you've given a very brilliant explanation. It's really professional, and as you said, you're an expert. So now I needed to know, as very many deaf people, the deaf community, how do we help them be free from contracting HIV/AIDS? This issue focuses on the responsibility of a person, how responsible you are. That deaf people have a responsibility or a role to play, and the government also has a role to play. So these are two parties. So the deaf people have a responsibility of being careful. You shouldn't have sex with every person that comes your way. It's not right. So you should pick one specific person, focus on this one person. If you doubt this person and you be like, this person, maybe you don't want to have sex with any person, you should abstain. Leave it totally, leave sex. So have you seen people talking anywhere that this person has died because never had sex? Did you see it happen anywhere? Like in newspapers, they be like, sorry, this person died because they never had sex, or they were in need of sex, and had to die because they never had sex. Did you see it? No. So it means you can still live without having sex. But remember, God has a way He put this. You should look for the right person and get that person, then the two of you become one. You put that person at home. Some people be like, sorry, some people be like, this one is for home. I've got this one is for home. This one is for parties. This one is for relaxing time. Guys, that's not right. Get this one. The one you've put at home is the one you should have. You're responsible for this person. This person has become your responsibility. You should be careful about your life. You should be careful about your life. And also the government, what does the government do? The government is responsible to appoint interpreters in every health sector, in every health facility. The government is responsible to appoint an interpreter there. The government is responsible to get instructors to teach about health issues. Issues concerning health are always private issues, like me and you, the doctor. Interpreter cannot share them out anywhere. That's right that we communicate directly, but remember, this is the information that is coming through a circle, the interpreter, me and you. So the government must appoint or teach the doctors sign language, must make sure that these health assistants also know sign language so that the communication is easy and does not involve a third party. So that's the right way to reduce HIV/AIDS out there. Wow, that's perfect. Okay, so you were saying that the government, way back the government announced that they were planning to reduce the HIV rates by 2030. Is it true? So now, does it mean that HIV/AIDS is going to stop by 2030, or I need some explanation about that, and how are they going to do it? Wow, that's a very good question. But I request next time you appoint a government person who can possibly explain to you that very well, because reducing HIV/AIDS to 0, I really don't know how I can submit on that. Maybe I hand over to the government, because my area that I understand is on observing, is about observing. It's not about how you can reduce HIV/AIDS to 0, but to me, what I think, what I can explain to you is about the situation of communication barrier, maybe barrier to access the different hospital health services, not having interpreters in the hospital. But Vision 2030 is still a dream, it's still a dream. So I don't know what will happen, but I personally, I think, I really don't know what I can tell you about that. Okay, thank you very much for the discussion. It has been amazing. Now I want to have something like you should give some advice to the members, to the viewers out there. What should they do? Oh, thank you very much. My last submission to you out there: having HIV AIDS, stroke AIDS is not a crime. Secondly, it might happen that people you see out there have AIDS, so you should not stigmatize them. You'll be like, you have AIDS. No, it's not right, because you must understand what happened for this person to get AIDS. You should not focus on judging people, stigmatizing them, backbiting. Wululu, this one has AIDS, this one is already positive. It's not right. You should care for that person. You should give care to that person and support them. This group of people who do not have AIDS, you should not commit suicide because you're told that you have AIDS. Your life will still continue normally. If you're told you have AIDS, go to the hospital and get the first step is to accept it, that I have AIDS. Do not say, how is it? No, it's not right. You should control your anger. So if you do not control, HIV AIDS will still not get done. So you go to the hospital. You should know, the people at the hospital know well. So if you're not HIV positive, protect yourself. Thank you. Thank you very much. So now we've summed up with our discussion. I hope you've enjoyed it. And what is the last? It's not the last. So next Wednesday, we are going to have more discussion about health matters again. Thank you, our viewers out there. I hope you follow our Facebook, YouTube, Twitter platforms. Thank you. Nice time.
Please subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and many other social media handles.